So it's been a while since we've done a game room tour, so there's been a lot of changes. So we're going to do a room tour here. Be a little bit quicker than my usual ones because my other ones were a little bit longer maybe. But this sign's been here for a while, board game room. Come down, first biggest change that you'll see is this used to be a 4x3, or sorry, 3x3 by a company called Jisk. And I switched it to a 4x3 Kallax. Jisk is a company that, kind of like IKEA on a smaller basis, they're from another Scandinavian type country. The same flat pack, they sell flat pack furniture. They're generally a lot of markets and stores and areas that IKEA don't exist, I think. At least they were here. They were here before IKEA came, and as soon as IKEA came, they closed within like 5 or 6 months, and they were gone. And now they're gone. So now you can only get IKEA stuff. Or I mean, you can buy Jisk and get it shipped to you, but the shipping would be astronomical compared to just going to the IKEA that we have here to get it. So it's a 4x3. This used to be my 2-player only shelf. And majority right now is still 2-player. There's only a couple of games here that aren't. But it's going to be changing as you'll see through the games room that I'm almost at capacity. So up here we got Catapult Kingdoms or Catapult Feud if you get the yellow version published in the US. Vesuvius Media is the publisher. Yellow is a co-publisher. It's the publishing arm for the States, or not the publishing arm, but the publisher that picked up Vesuvius Media, who's a local company here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. They picked up the rights to the game in North America. And they changed the name. I forget what the reasoning behind it is. There's some reasoning behind it, but this is the whole game that's available so far with all the extra ammo bits and everything. You got the Hydra expansion, the Volcano expansion, the Viking expansion. Really fun. Build your little tower, knock it down type thing. Again, mostly 2-player games. Down here, Radlands, just picked this up recently. Love this game. Played this at a local invite-only con. Couldn't get enough of it. It was hard to find a really good priced Super Deluxe, which is what this is, Super Deluxe, with the plastic cards and the mats and the resin bits, the resin bits or whatnot. And then Roxley had a Black Friday sale. It was like 40% off or 30% off, and I jumped on it. I ended up paying $2 or $3 more than what it did when it originally kickstarted. Some more 2-player only games down here. Down here you'll see this Heat. I just got Heat in, and Brazil. They're in here because I'm running out of room. And down here in this section down here, this is, again, I'm still running group buys. This is stuff that somebody ordered and has to pick up. You get to see one of my cats. This is the air conditioning unit that's now permanently out here. I got back here, I got a crokinole board here. I'm not going to pull it out, but this is a crokinole board here made by Muzzies in Nova Scotia, locally. They're local to me. So this is a two-tone cherry board that I had made. As we keep going, you'll notice now. I'll pan back a little bit here. This is the 4x4 Jisk shelf, which is again the Jisk version of the Kallax, but it's more the dimensions of the, I think it's the Expedite is what it's called in IKEA, because it's got thicker, like this is thicker, the sides. Then on top of that is a 1x4 Kallax, and you'll see that it's the whole way around. So, when you pan down here, these are some games that I'm selling for people. This one is, and this stuff is here. Oh, I'll pick that up later. But like this is I do consignment sales sometimes for some people. So these 3 things here are consignment sale, and this is mine. And see up here, Mosaic Colossus edition. It does not fit in the Kallax, so it has to go on top. Got some playing cards here. I do collect playing cards as well, so there's some playing cards, different bicycle decks, some other random decks I picked up, some decks from the local casino here. And these 2 are empty. They'll eventually, when I get more cards, they'll become full. These are some dice throwing play mats up here. This is a headphone stand here. That's a headphone stand that I got to figure out a place to put this. This is Manatees. The great people behind Exploding Kittens did a really cool Black Friday, I think it was, or some sale that they limited it, like a 2-hour window. I don't know if it was just Canada, maybe it was elsewhere in the world. Basically got it free and just paid shipping, and I happened to be able to pick it up. So we go down here. A few games didn't shrink. I've been buying a few games recently. Haven't had time due to work. I haven't unpacked them yet, but they're there. So I got lots of games down here. As you can see, pan here. And then we're gonna go over here. My microphone's over here. I got this during COVID because I was playing some board games online and I was doing some meetings for work at home through Microsoft Teams and through Zoom and stuff like that. So I was using this to do some meetings during COVID. I kept it here. It used to be attached to my board game table, and I'll show you why it's not there anymore. Speaker here for my surround sound system. Just got this recently, Dungeon Lords. I'm doing a consignment sale for somebody. Their payment for the consignment sale is I'm getting this essentially for free. I'm basically working off a percentage of what I sell, and I'll get that for free. Some more games here. Just pan down here. Just to show you what's here. The cats are making lots of noise. In my dice tower here, I got a Wormwood Dice Vault. This is Black Walnut. And it's got some dispelled dice in there. I really wanted to get something from Wormwood, so I picked this up. You'll see here, I used to have a monitor on my old computer. When I had my computer set up on my old game table, I'll show you why I haven't set it back up again, but there's the Wormwood symbol, a Yeti for my Yeti mugs, and the Geek On there. Some more stuff here. There's the, this is the, if you watch Worm Life, this is one of the world record dice. So they did a world record where they lined up a bunch of dice in a row and they beat the world record. This is one of the dice that was lined up in a row. There's a Wormwood episode for that. Speaker there. Some more games here. Scythe, Legendary Box, second favorite game. Boss is still my number one game. It's over there. Some more games here. More games here. And again, as you saw, there was a 1x4 on top of the 4x4 Yisk. See, we go down here. Some more games over here. Those down here, these down here, as I've mentioned before in the past, these are photo keepers from, you get them on Michael's, you can get them online on Amazon. There is these little photo cases, and you can put, so like you see high pocket. So I've got a bunch of games in these. I think between both of them, there's about 50 little pocket games and small games there. Going. We got the Carcasso maps down here. The big Carcasso collection. I think there's 18 to 20 different similar versions of Carcasso. Recently picked up Yokohama Deluxeified there. This is Orleans Deluxeified. Really sad that TMG is done. They make some pretty good games. But apparently it's one of the reasons why they went down is that they didn't make much of a profit on those games. So you take it to ride down there. Up here again, another 1x4 on top of the 4x4. So that's 5 1x4s on top of the 4x4s. Some more games here. I picked this up at, of all places, Princess Auto here in Nova Scotia. I don't know if Princess Auto is a Canadian company or is it North America. But they had this on for like $10. Couldn't resist. Carcassonne with about 30 or 40 different mini expansions and regular expansions. Come down here. Perseverance. What a fantastic game. What a fantastic game. I love this game. Episode 1 and 2. Fantastic. Some tea games here. Tricarian Collector's Edition. Railways of the World. Takes up an entire cube. Coming down here. Dune Imperium Collector's Box. Not sure where I got this. I know I got this. I wasn't going to get it at first. But what ended up happening was I had, through an online game store that I normally shop at, I had a $20 coupon because of the points, so it made it like $40 or whatever it was, because they had a sale on. They had a sale on last year after Christmas, and it was like on for $60 whatever, or $50 whatever it was. I think it was, and after tax it came to like $40 because of my coupon, so I jumped on it. Bunch of Azul down there. Island of El Dorado. That company struggled a little bit because of the pandemic. They ended up fulfilling what they have left with some of their games. It's kind of a shame. I think they're going to still keep designing games, but they'll be a lot slower coming out. That's a really fun game. Had a lot of fun with my brother with that. Come down here. This is in the games room, because I like to think I'm going to exercise at some point in time. This bike, I roll it out when I have, you can see there's wheels on. I can roll it out of the way when I want when I want to play games. Up here, got some new plushies. This is the D&D plushie, the dice, the D20 plushie. How to get that? I believe, I don't know if this guy's new or not, but if not, I believe this guy's new from the Root Kickstarter. You come down here, it's gonna be a little bit more skewed because of the bike in the way, but like I said, I went over the way. Got Foundations of Rome, fantastic game, love this game. Dwellings of Eldervale. Only missing, that's a Kickstarter, but I am missing a couple things that I don't know if I'll be able to get. Maybe they'll reprint them. The wooden tiles. Fall of the Mountain King. Great game, as is In the Hall of the Mountain King. Some more stuff here. Just recently picked up Space Station Phoenix, Dice Realms, and Golem. Then you go up here, you get Ultimate Railways, or Railroad, sorry. Go down further. Got a few games in Shrink there, Now and Never. Lacrimosa, Hippocrates, or Hippocratics, or whatever. Castles of Mad King Ludwig, the the Royal Collector's Edition, not the big one, but the one there. Merchants of the Dark Road. It's the retail box with everything in it, so it's basically Kickstarter. The only thing it's missing is the game trays and the pouches, I think, now. And I think I can find the pouches. Pioneer Days. It was hard to find this because TMG went out, but somebody was selling it locally. You come around here. This is not mine. I'm doing a consignment sale. This is all somebody else's games here. My shoes for when I bike. And then you come over here. Got a TV. Last time I did this, I think I had a 55-inch TV down here. This is now a 65-inch TV. This used to be my living room TV, but I upgraded my living room TV to a OLED, LG C1. So this came downstairs because this is just an LED TV. It's a Samsung. So, and I upgraded the soundbar and everything upstairs, which is why this soundbar's completely upgraded. This is all games that, again, we're running the group that people are picking up. And then I'll show you that this is my wife runs a business. She does laser cutting and everything. So this is the 3x3 that used to be at the bottom of the stairs. She has it set up with all of her blanks that she uses to laser engrave and etch. And then up here, got this a couple weeks ago, a Geek On bag to carry games, and inside there is the Geek On shuttle tote. And I'm very happy with this. I always wanted one, but they had a Black Friday sale that made it a really good price to buy both. Come back in here, and the other reason, or the reason why I kept talking about the microphone not being there and so on is because I upgraded my game table. So before I had a locally made game table that was 6 or 7 years old, was having some issues. So I actually went with a game topper. This is a game topper by Game Topper LLC. This is the Watson with this is the luxuriant oak, so it's got oak around it, and it's actually sitting on the legs that come with it. So this is actually the leg add-on. So you can see this is the leg add-on here, and this is nothing there. Really solid table, like it. Shakes a little bit, but most tables do. It's not a big issue. It's very sturdy when you're playing on it. Right now, this is the acrylic top. I didn't get the dining cover. I was going to get it, but I have a friend of mine locally that's going to make a wooden cover for me, and he's going to try to match it closer to this oak to go across. So in the meantime, this is an acrylic cover that is actually the acrylic cover for the game trays, for the game topper, because somebody locally that I know, they got the dining cover for their Watson, and they had this, and they sold this to me for $100. So, and the reason why I got it is to protect it from these little monsters from jumping all over the table. This is one of my kittens. This is DJ, as my daughter named him after the troll DJ on the cartoon Trolls. But I'm very happy with the game trays. Here's a double cup holder. I like the fact that This fits mugs. It's one of my favorite things. I drink a lot of coffee. Put a full mug here with that. Just stop chewing on stuff there. And basically this pops down. If I want to add the mug, put the mug in there. If not, pop it up. You can put something in there. I'll pop it up later in a second. It's really hard to do with one hand. I can do it in 2 hands. Easy. I have a little thing that I can put in here to cover this over if I need to make it flat. You can put bits in here. I got lots of other accessories. These are single cup holders. They're under here because this acrylic table bends in, so this just keeps it popped up. So that was a quick little tour, but this is my games room with my cat trying to attack the pillow on my gaming chair. As you can see here. There you go. That is my games room. The update for 2022.